집하란 돈으로 쌀을 톤으로 쌓아놓고 벼를 한 톤씩만 이렇게 쌓아놓고 그렇게 하고서는 먹고 살았어요. 공하고 국밥부 안에서 나서 자랐어. 정말 아니
Let's get it going.
정말 행복하게 살던 아이가.
Right, so if you're listening to this and going, what's all this ching chong ping pong about?
생날짜를 그렇게 지어낼 수 있나?
I'm simulcasting Phil's stream. So I'm listening to Phil, and Phil's listening to a bunch of Koreans saying, it's terrible life the other side of the border.
회사에서
So,
어쨌든 그
yeah.
누구보다도 남
And I'll
못지
just
않게
let them
제일 잘
know,
살았단 말이야. 집안은.
I'm
냉동고는
going
제일 비싼
live
냉동고.
now, but I'm still playing
이거는 우리
Phil's
떡참집입니다.
stream.
우리 거기서 풀풍성은
So I
완전히
don't
새빨간 거짓말입니다. 이거
say
알죠?
anything.
그 말했다는 건
Ching chong
완전히
ping pong
우리를
ping pong
헐뜯기한
ching chong ching chong
이런
ching chong
개수다,
ching
개수.
chong ching chong ching ching chong ching chong ching.
This is the true story. Park Yeon-mi is making a
Content
mockery
change
of the world
updated.
public
There we
with
go.
her ridiculous lies this way, utterly
Right.
contrary to the actual
I
reality.
think I'll put my headphones on, shall I? Stop cross
He's a Swiss
contamination of the
businessman who
audio
worked in the
sources.
DPRK for 7 years until 2009. In his email to the diplomat, he rebutted what she
Let's have
said
a listen.
of her
Let's
hometown,
check.
saying he had never
Everything's
been
going
exposed
okay?
to any corpse during his numerous visits to DPRK. Park Yeon-mi said that the Dublin Canal reminded her of a
No,
river
that's a
in
bit too
Hessan,
loud
her
in
hometown,
headphones, so I'm gonna
where
turn
every
it down
morning
a
she
bit
saw
more.
corpse floating down.
Right, let's have a look at the
Act
job
went
market.
on to say
Well, first of
that
all,
as a technician, he traveled to many parts of the DPRK,
So, gun
seeing
freight
infrastructures
and
and bridges
cargo
of
way.
North Korea at any time he
so there's
wanted.
one in Dijon,
He testified
going to
that what
Geneva.
came into his sight at the rivers were the faces of happy
Okay,
children
and that's
splashing in the
76
waters.
hours. So
He
let's see
also
if I can
denied the
get
rumor
there.
that North Korea gets rid of deformed babies as soon as they were born, citing the attendance of our players in the Asian Paralympics.
So let's see, if I go Dijon,
They
and
do
travel.
They do kill disabled babies, but
No, they don't, Phil, that's propaganda. They just don't have disabled babies there.
Yeah, Swiss
Hello,
never.
Lizard.
Yeah, he's a real fucking friend.
I'm
friend
listening
of the
to
North
Phil's
Korea
stream, so you
program.
get
Like,
to listen to Phil's
what kind
stream
of
as well.
nationalist are you, daughter Rob? You're not even part of the Friends of North Korea program. I am. Yeah. This is what it comes down to. Fuck these people. Yeah. Do you realise
And
what
now
this
the
bitch
job
you're
is no
talking
longer
about is
available,
for?
so...
Individualism, liberalism, women's
Right,
rights,
okay,
fucking
go...
free
How
market
much...
capitalism.
Well,
they're
that
fucking
locomotive
cheap
doesn't
over,
count
yeah?
as...
You don't see a Patreon, it's all
hang on.
fucking
Where's
£15.
the weights?
£15 a month, and you
61
can see my
tons,
fucking
70
feet.
tons.
Fuck her off. I hate this cow.
Right, let's
She's
see
only
if...
pissed off because she hasn't got a moon face. If she
So
had a
let's
moon
go
face,
to
she'd be loving it.
Berlin.
She hasn't got a moon face. Got her. Good.
Held
Fuck
recently in Incheon, South Korea. Mary Ann Jolly,
Oh,
an
I've got a
Australian
small
broadcast
gadget on this
journalist,
book.
revealed
I'll
that though
break
Park Yeon-mi claimed that she saw her friend's mother executed at a stadium in Hessan in 2002,
Oh, how
several other
terrible.
defectors from Hessan stated that they have
no.
never seen public executions in stadiums or streets. She disclosed that Park Yeon-mi's account of the crimes of this woman
Oh,
changes
is my-
constantly depending
My
on her
vehicle's
audience.
damaged. I better
While
get that
visiting
fixed
Europe
as well.
recently, Park said the woman was
Let's just have a
executed
look.
for watching a James Bond movie.
And
But then
yeah,
in
there's
Hong
a
Kong a
couple
few
in
months ago,
Berlin, so I can still
Park
do
told
that.
the audience the woman was executed for watching a South
Right,
Korean
let's say that's
DVD.
GPS location.
So in her article to The Diplomat, the internet magazine,
And then after this, I'm going to upgrade some
I'm not going to
characters.
lie. If you do watch a South Korean DVD, you should probably be executed. But have you seen the state of South Korea? It is going to it has negative effects on your society.
I saw a
Not
South
gonna
Korean
lie,
film
if
the
I
other
think
day.
you-
It was
if you
called
watch a South Korean DVD,
Ship
You
Sweepers.
should be going to the
And
gulag. Just saying, man.
Space Sweepers? Ship Sweepers?
I don't think North
That's
Korea
pretty
does
good.
that, but they should do that. You know what I mean?
Right,
If you're watching
let's,
South
have
Korean
a look
weeb
at air
shit,
pressure.
then gulag. North Korean weeb shit, that's fair enough. You know me very well. Like, yeah, I love K-pop. I love K-pop.
Rev the engine
North
to
Korean
get
K-pop.
things going.
Yeah, North Korean K-pop. That's the only K-pop you're allowed to enjoy.
Oh no, why is he simping for K-pop? K-pop's rubbish. Everyone understands that it's a crime against humanity.
Being published in Japan, she casts doubt whether
And one
the
of the reasons they don't want to
inconsistencies in Pop's story are
reunify
merely
Korea
memory
is because
lapses.
when they do, they all
She
have to
also
go to the
questioned
Hague for
whether
war
the
crimes
world
against
could rely
humanity.
on the memory of the 21-year-old
K-pop.
who left North Korea when she was 13. She said other North Korean defectors she had interviewed for that article had expressed worries that Park Yeon-mi's inconsistencies and flawed
know.
accounts will make the world start to doubt their stories. Even Byung Gum-soo, Park's mother, confirmed that they had never suffered from hunger in North Korea. She said her daughter would call her after the TV show and say she
Why
has
does
no
this
idea
remind me
what
of
she is
Ace of
talking
Base?
about.
Ah, this is a new update. This is
Because
like quite a
she's
big
not even
update.
fit, Toppy. That's no, when it
Just
comes down
mirrors?
to people, she's not a moon person. She's not a moon. She ain't got a moon face.
Moon
You guys have moon face
people.
all about it.
Ba, ba,
No,
ba, ba,
that's you're just
ba.
jealous. Just like this
Oh,
bitch, Naomi
look
Park,
at
yeah.
that.
Naomi Park, she ain't got a moon face. She's fuck. She's a liar. She hasn't got a moon face. Her mum was a prostitute. Her dad was a copper smuggler and
Nice.
people smuggler. Yeah. And she's just full of
Okay,
shit.
that's good.
People all over the place have
Let's
called
do
her
the
out
sm-
and said
the
that's
small left."
inconsistent. What the fuck are you on about? That mountain doesn't exist. Look at her, doesn't even know what a moon face is.
Oh,
Imagine
Oh,
not
that's
knowing what a
good.
moon face is. The Chad moon
Nice.
face woman versus the fucking
and I'm not
the
going to bother
Stacey
adjusting.
moon face versus
Should
the
I
fucking,
adjust my seat as well? I think I
Virgin
should.
high.
Let's go and get the vehicle serviced first of all.
Point is, this bitch is full of shit. She might not be full of shit. I don't care at the end of the day.
So,
Let's
engine
give a
goes off, and let's go
As
and
you can
refuel.
see, both Park and her mother have
But
admitted
Hobbit,
that
it's
they have no
Northern
idea what they're
K-pop.
talking about the
It's
human
still
rights situation in
K-pop,
North Korea.
and it's still a crime against humanity.
This clearly
Simple
proves
as.
that their scripts are written by the US and its followers.
Right, so let's go and get it serviced.
The
then
US
I'll
and its
adjust my
followers
seat.
singled out Park Yeon-mi as their doll for the anti-DPRK human rights racket in consideration of her merit of having inherited genes of evil and lewdness from her parents. She was taught English systematically for the International
Not too
Anti-DPRK human
interested
rights
in
racket
Korean
and was fed
politics
with false
and
information
culture.
about the
It's
human
just,
rights situation in
you know,
North
they're
Korea
weird
to learn by heart.
people. They always look quite miserable.
Michael
and
Vazet,
serious,
an
like they're
analysis
constipated.
of North Korean
They
issues
seem
who
to have a
worked for
chip on their
years near
shoulder
the
regards
military
to the
demarcation
Japanese,
line for the US
who I think
Army, claimed
altogether
as
are
follows.
goofier, more fun
Her
than
message, in which she had
people, so-
requested anonymity,
I
was
think they
written
are
in
West
too
Korea.
perfect English for a girl whose native language is not English. She seems to be acting according
Right.
to a scenario.
And
Park
that'll
Yeon-mi's
do.
tale is utterly
So now
false,
let's-
and her
let's adjust,
description of human rights
the
situation in North
seats.
Korea as a massacre
So
is
let's
merely
see.
a publicity
Jay.
stunt to cause a great sensation. She is now acting according to the scenario of anti-DPRK organizations in South Korea, including Freedom Factory.
Ooh. Ooh, I like this.
As is proven above, Park Yeon-mi, the then 13-year-old girl, no longer exists. Today's Park Yeon-mi must be the ghost, Anna Robert, programmed by Malayan software human rights plotters.
K. Which one's K?
The US and its followers must have been really
That's H.
insane in their human rights racket
There's K.
and driven into a dead end to have dragged even a 13-year-old girl into the dustbin of capitalism and mentally disabled her.
Dustbin of capitalism, mentally disabled.
This act alone of turning once an innocent girl into an incurable
Oh.
mentally disabled
Adjust
and
my field
forcing
of
her to
view.
commit the crime of
Now I am a. Oh, now I am a rabbit.
You got me. That's fucking.
Look at
literally-
that.
She's become just mentally disabled through capitalism. Where's the lie? She is mentally fucking disabled.
Oh, I
What the fuck is she on
like
about?
this.
Just making shit up
Yeah,
as she
look
goes
at
on.
this. I can
For
see
some
both
reason,
mirrors.
Daughter of Albion and all you other capitalist simps, yeah? You all fucking believe this shit straight up. But as soon as when some fucking
Hey,
pretty
look
woman
at that.
comes on the
120 degree field of view.
North Korea bad.
Ah, this is alright.
there. You believe
Make
that
the
shit?
seat very tall.
You know what I mean? You don't question shit. You don't be skeptical
Oh,
in any fucking
that-
way. It's
It
like-
almost like. It's things like
like
this
with
which make
the-
me realise
the-
that
the
this
fucking-
game is 3D and I like it.
It's just.
So
Listen,
what about the?
I don't know what's going on. In
Yeah,
North
let's have
Korea.
the
I
steering
don't
wheel
fucking
closer to
care.
me.
I like the music. I like the socialism.
deceiving the world
Whatever.
for the sensual effects of their false propaganda
There we
is
go.
clearly a
Right.
serious violation of human
Ah, that's
rights.
brilliant. Okay. No, I
Such
am
fuss
happy
on
with
human rights
this.
of North Korea by
Let's
the
go
US and
for
South Korean puppets taking advantage of their long-trained Park Yeon-mi, will no longer work in the civilized world.
That's
That
why
feels
she left
actually, it
North
feels
Korea.
a
She's
bit
like,
weird.
Yeah, where is Babashi? Give me one of the eggs. We want to marry rich man. My father not allowed to
That
copper
sounds
smuggle.
Mexican,
yeah, fuck her
Phil.
off. Listen, the only Chin Chongs we support are ardent fucking North Koreans, yeah? This fucking shell, this
Who's the
fucking
we in this, Phil?
CIA fucking plant can fuck right off.
Let's go with that.
Fuck right off.
So I can see that, and I can see.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's. Oh, that's
The other day,
great.
Blaine Harding, author of the book Escape from Camp 14
So,
in the Name of Shin Dong-hyuk, a defector who was drawing the attention of the world press,
Which is the
made
one?
public
is it
that
that
Shin
one?
Dong-hyuk himself
Whoops.
admitted of
It's
having
F2.
told lies
There we
about
go.
his
I can
mother's
get rid of
execution.
the heads-up display.
Shin Dong-hyuk himself had apologized for having created confusion with his
I
lies.
like that. Right, let's go and pick up this.
Antonio
this
Razzi, the Secretary of
STGO
Commission of Foreign
cargo.
Affairs Oversight of Italy,
I
also
used
stated
to
through the
know what
following effect in an
STGO meant,
interview with
but
the Italian Radio
unfortunately, I've
24
forgotten it,
broadcast.
which is not good. I'm not gonna
The
pass
alleged
the theory
existence
test
of
if I keep
political
forgetting
prison
what these
camp in
things
North
mean.
Korea is a complete fabrication. What Shin Dong-hyuk, a defector from North
Shin
Korea,
Dong-hyuk.
told in the press interview are all lies, cooked up only to make money.
I told Phil
Just
I'm
as Shin
starting at
Dong-hyuk,
7,
the truth
but-
about Park Yeon-mi is brought
and
to
that's
light,
good. When I
and
start
there would be
leaning to the
nobody
right, I can
today
see
who
the
would
right
still
mirror.
lend their ears to the
Oh, this is
stories
great.
told by
I
Buck,
like this.
who
This new
performs
field
with a
of view allows me
bewitching
to see a
appearance
lot.
under the patronage of anti-DPRK human rights
Well,
bloggers.
shit. I wasn't paying attention.
The impartial world media should not be taken in nor be confused at the childish poor performance of Park Yeon-mi. They ought to wield the pen of
Oopsie.
justice for disclosing the vicious
That's ironic.
anti-DPRK
I'm not
human
drunk,
rights racket
and yet
staged by the insensible
here I am
and unreasonable
being,
anti-DPRK
you know,
hostile forces.
a bit shit. Oh, I was putting gear. Right, let's try this again, shall we? What is Phil listening to? I was under the influence of Phil. Yeah, you see, communism is... okay. Just weave him through the traffic.
I'm gonna stop now, but you get the point, daughter of Albion, yeah? This fucking bitch is a liar. She's
I wish
fucking
Phil would
like,
tell
a bare minimum,
like,
you don't
you know,
know
you
the
can watch my
songs.
Euro Truck
Just
stream.
making
but
shit up as she goes
I
along.
don't talk about
And it's
hard-hitting
weird that every time
geopolitical
she
events.
fucking makes a fucking comment or something, right, or a speech, that she always says it
You know
in
what, in a
perfect
bit I'm
fucking
going to move
English.
the microphone
There's
because I
always a
keep
fucking
leaning over to the
handler next to it. There's always like
right,
a
and my
white
steering wheel's
person.
on the left, so
American
I've got
always
to adjust all of
make
this
sure you
stuff
say
first.
this right thing, yeah. Make sure you say the right thing. Always. Anyway, I'm going to finish off with.
Let's get in there. So, in we go.
Come on, search history. Yeah.
Let's adjust
Search
everything.
history, go. Listen, it's my mental breakdown. I get to pick the fucking theme tune. Yeah? If I get to pick the theme tune, it's fucking. I do what I want. Yeah? I'll play fuck. Listen, this is fuck her shit, yeah? She makes some speech that's appeal to emotions, so like, I was raped. She was fucking 13, she's full of shit. She makes up loads of inconsistent fucking stories. She's like, oh, I walked across 4 fucking mountains and walked across... She literally claims that she climbed a fucking 14-foot fucking fence in Mongolia as a fucking 13-year-old. Like, give me a fucking break. Full of shit, love. Trying to shit on North Korea. They're all allies now. This is real North Korea. Look, I'm pissed off.
Right, there we go.
Yeah,
So
look.
now let's
North Korea will defend itself from the United States. Exactly.
go forward.
Exactly. That's right.
That's it, that's what I want. Oh, an industrial condenser, yeah, I'll do that. I haven't done one of those jobs before. It's not worth as much money, but I want to see that new cargo. So here we go. I'm on a pink thing, meaning textures are missing. Okay, there's some interesting purple lights there. had a little nap while still loading this in. I think the recent update has broken my interior lighting because, yep, that is very purple. Excuse me. That was good soup. Right, usual rules apply. Follow the escort vehicles. My God, look at that. It's like a disco in here. Oh my God. I'm going to need to... Jeez Louise. Let's make sure the lights are on. Front auxiliary, roof auxiliary, yep. I don't know. Something about the lights has gone different in this. And the interior... You know what? Because the interior is so bright, let's go and adjust the seats. Make my... Can I go forward in the seat? Yep. And change my field of view to... Oh my God, look at that. That's something, that is. God, it's like having long-sightedness. I'm going to need both the left and the right ones heads-up display. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's not a disco, it's a knocking shop. It's so pink. Right, so if you're wondering what's up with my game, I'm changing the field of view so I don't have to see the interior of my lorry, and I've got to go this way, so I can't come out straight ahead. I've got to go to this one here. I'm driving the wrong side of the road. I'm just keeping my eye on the mirror on the right. Don't want to touch that lamppost. There we go.
Right. Last song and then I'll fuck off, I promise you.
Right, let's see. Look at that, that's the interior. And for that reason, that's why I can't do it. There's a mod, there's an update, and it seems to have broken my cosmetic mods and make the interior lights obnoxiously bright. I can't cope with it, so I've changed my field of view to 40 degrees, which kind of makes it look like I'm looking at the world through some 2x magnification binoculars or something, or opera glasses. Anyway, let's get going. 60 kilometers an hour and 188 kilometers to go. So let's do this. Ching chong ping pong. Oh, is that new lighting? I think, yeah, that's reflection on the road.
There. Look who's there. South Park Studios. South Park Studios there, smiling. South Park gang. They know the fucking score. Yeah, they're like, yeah, based, fucking based. Yeah, this is a fucking lovely song. We should have an English equivalent. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like a simple tale.
They've changed the lighting on
trying
this.
to get woman in a traditional way.
Yep.
Throwing flowers at it. He's not trying to fucking
Anyway,
dress up like a
I'm just going to use dip
or
beams for a
sexually
moment.
assaulted. He's just chucking
Avoid
flowers at it.
the road sign.
Will he even get there? This is the point. It's just niceness. It's what I want in society. I just want wholesome shit. I don't want people showing me their fannies, twerking, getting their... I don't know, none of that shit anymore. I want wholesome shit. That's what we're about. Wholesome shit. Nice tales, stories.
Just want to be cuddled
People
up
be
with a
nice.
woman when she
There's
presses
not
my
fucking
face into her
whack
boobs
or all that
and
bollocks.
says, I'll
Sick
make
of
apple
it.
crumble
Sick of
if
it,
you
aren't
do
you?
the dinner.
Absolutely. You didn't make it then. You didn't make it. Try again, mate. Put your flowers again, mate.
I think Phil's taking his heartbreak a bit harder than what he cares to admit. I do like this sort of folk music. As long as Phil plays this, I might not even get a copyright strike for this stream. I don't fancy playing that much music. I'm not drunk, so I'm not going to subject you to my taste in music. I know how much you enjoy it, but not tonight. Yeah, they got a new lighting engine in this, and it's different. Excuse me. Is it possible for me to eat a meal without getting all phlegmy? I'm not even being ironic, I do like this sort of thing, and I do like women choirs. Mixed choirs are good too.
The move was meant to fucking click of the fingers.
Oh,
Watch that
why
again,
did you have to stop it? I was enjoying
Like, oh,
that.
shucks. What? Look at this click of the fingers. He's like, fuck it. Fuck it, she got the flowers. She got the fucking flowers. I did my bit. And it's nice. We like that. We like that in England. Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice seeing the reflection of the rear red lights of this van on the road. It's maybe I should just have a let me just have a look at the graphics settings just briefly. I'm just gonna stop it
Wholesome,
there.
wholesome.
And then go online preferences. Okay, that's a new feature. Graphics. There we go. That's what I want. Default refresh. That's fine. Enabled. Yeah. Brightness is fine. Scaling, can I do more than 400%? No, that's maximum. Oh, can I have...
oh no, where is it?
Advanced settings, I'm on advanced. Yep, that's an ultra. That's
Listen,
maximum.
right, I'm having a tough time at the
What's
minute,
reflection?
Yeah?
Oh, reflection scale, let's make it
fucking weird
200%.
music, yeah? This is what I do, yeah?
It's not weird.
Like,
It's
when they
normal.
come to me, they're like, Phil, do you like
That's
you
all
like
fine.
music?
That's all
Well, let's
fine.
listen to what you listen to, Phil.
Right, apply.
It's like, fucking hell, if you listen to what I
Yes.
listen to, you're not going to fucking be able to handle it, ladies. The kind of shit I listen to is fucking autistic.
Oh, you wouldn't
honestly.
know. Yeah, I'm into
My
some
music
pretty
tastes
obscure shit. You
fucking
wouldn't know about it
strange,
though.
honestly. Strange motherfucker, that's what
I'm
like.
guilty of that myself.
Anyway,
But
I'm
then
gonna
again, the
put this
first
song
album
on,
I
I'm
ever
gonna
did
end
buy
it.
was by Bolt
That's
of
the fucking
Canada,
end
so
of it.
I've always been
It's the end of
into
it, okay?
weirdo music.
But life on the social
But so what?
side, yeah?
I mean, weird music can sometimes be very, very good. I mean, a band I listened to recently, which I enjoyed a lot, was Clowncore, and I thought, wow, these guys are really talented. Very talented, quite quirky. First video I saw, one of them did a pull on the synthesizer, and the turd was holding down the same discordant notes throughout the entire performance. But it's like, okay, these guys know how to have fun. It made me laugh. And I was like, I'm laughing, but at the same time the music's good. Changing lane maneuver, yeah. So once I pass the policeman, I'm going to change lane. And I'm speeding, so let's put the... Come on, let's bring the speed down. I'm going downhill, so I'm going to make it 55 instead of 60. I have a loose tolerance set on my retarder, so it will be happy to go... If I'm going 5 kilometers an hour faster than the speed limit, it'll engage. Some people have like a really strict retarder, like you do not go 1 kilometer an hour faster. I don't need to bother with that. But you see, this way, going uphill, and 55 miles an hour, that's when the engine kicks in, 55 miles an hour, 55 kilometers an hour. So yeah, only 76 kilometers to go, but I'm going 60 kilometers an hour at best. And I think we can see, just about see the interior of my lorry. Yep, that is just... And that is why I put it like this way. I think I might have to turn off the ambient lighting inside because that's too distracting. But we'll just go forward with this, and then I'll go to the service station and we'll modify the vehicle. As much as I love to read the chat, every time I do, I end up with me touching the Armco barriers. So you chat amongst yourselves, and then when I pull over, I'll give it a read. I wonder where everybody else is today. Maybe I should put a link in the Telegram chat. Or if you're in the 37 chat, as I don't doubt you are, why not just chuck a link in and saying, hey, Hobbits, he's driving at the moment and he's sober. I don't get it. Why is he sober? Well, you know,
Listen,
I might
right,
be sober.
so this is the end of the
Listening
stream
to
now.
Phil.
I just want a simple life for people. I want fucking simple life for English people.
Simple as.
Right, and I want to go back to the way it was.
This
It's gone wrong.
new lighting
Life's fucked up.
engine they've got, the retro reflectors are far more realistic.
along.
So retro reflectors are, you see how this place is all dark and there's hardly any
That's
lights
why-
around,
Yeah, that's the way I
but
think, yeah?
like that road sign really shines
We're gonna
out
go now,
brightly. That's a retro
Other
reflector.
people got streams on. That's what it is.
Yeah, Phil, come into the voice
Well,
chat.
yeah,
Not that you can hear me, but maybe you will. Or maybe
So
you'll
if
just
you
go
listen
and
to
like
that,
drink
'cause
another
Fucking
can
80
or
wasn't that bad
five
in all fairness. There's
watch
some
me
good tunes on
doing
there.
my stream.
So yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
we'll see you in a bit, guys. Make sure you all go over to Everything Grey. I do believe Hobbit's making a stream as well.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get drunk.
Streaming
Get
right
fucking
now.
drunk, listen to some fucking tunes from the 80s. So I'll see you in a bit, guys.
I wonder what happens if I
In a bit.
Is he gone? I think it's over. I mean, if the YouTube bot disconnects from the chat, then I know it's over. But well, here's the thing. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to pause it there. Rather than having me talk, how about some Double 99 featuring Dropcat? So he's finished his stream now. I'm going to look for TN words Titanic. Let's get that. Mysteries of the Titanic, that's it. So if I get the link and then I go PPPPP, cannot play, track got stuck. Here we go. That intro is too loud. That's way too loud. There you go. Let's go back to my stream. Jesus Christ, Henry. That's going into the red, and I've got that at minus 20 dB. I mean, if I can hear distortion on the playback, that's too fucking loud. It's too fucking loud. I've said it numerous times, over and over again. It's so loud that it's clipping. And I'm right. I am right. I'm looking at it right now. In the OBS, it's going right into the red. And now that I've turned it down, I can hear the distortion in it. And then you sort of hear it's like it's four times as loud as any of the
intro. Well,
Yeah.
It doesn't sound well, as you know, it doesn't sound like that on the podcast.
It does, Hemi.
Anchor.
Anchor.
Anchor.fm.
Amazon.
Hemi is doing a big tunes. Talk about crossover. Oh,
well, that's the
okay.
important thing. As long as it sounds good.
He's doing a big tunes, but like, I mean, it's usually pop music. So
There was something I meant to mention last week, but I forgot.
I just
about
want to
it.
re-listen to this.
Alan Watt is dead. Not to be confused with Alan Watts, who's also dead. But Alan Watt is his more moribund, morbid brother. As it were. Bit of a philosopher. Actually, he's a session musician.
Let's get the
and
speed up
I don't know
again.
what bands he's done music for. But his music is out there on YouTube. He used to do a song
Come
every
on, let's
Christmas.
speed up.
And if you're into 40 stuff, which I'm assuming you are as you're listening to this, you want to check out.
Police are in the
the
petrol
stuff he's
station,
done.
making sure
He's
I
got
don't
a
pull
website
over.
Which is being
Like you were saying,
maintained
I
by a
suggest you go
friend.
there right now. But,
Yeah.
it's quite
You don't have.
depressing.
You don't have to go there right now. Well, here's the thing. He done some DVDs. He done some books. One of the first one he did was about the Androgyne Agenda, which, seeing as it was written in
Androgyne.
25 years ago, was
Tranny
ahead of its
agenda.
time. It's just the podcast. He did a podcast for about 20 years, and it's 2 hours of him talking like this in a very moribund voice. Nothing's ever going to get any better.
If you've heard
Can't
one
win.
Alan Watt
This is must
podcast, you've
be.
all heard them
You're
all.
never gonna win.
But I will
It's
be
all-
listening
we're
to
all
the last
doomed.
one he's
Doomed.
done
Hey, we're doomed.
because he
Doomed.
talks
Doomed.
about the
Doomed.
chinky cough.
Well,
Ah,
if
I've
you
damaged my
imagine
trailer
like
somehow.
A completely flat,
I'm not sure how, but
monotone, no
I have.
expression to his voice.
Anyway, let's
which
retard
is a
my
shame
speed
because there's
before
so
I
much
crash into the
expression in
van.
his music, and I'm not taking the piss out of Alan Watt here. Well, actually, yeah, I am a bit. But he's dead. He died the March the 4th this year, so rest in peace, Alan Watt, and I hope Hamish has gone to a good home.
He's
Hamish
fucking
is the
dead,
dog
you
he
cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked him what Hamish was once I sent an email. It's like, apparently it's Scots Gaelic for home.
Right, roundabout coming up. God, it's dark.
Oh,
isn't it?
Interdimensional Lizard says Denningpole's mentioned cutting through the Matrix, Alan Watt. Denningpole?
Yeah, I was going to say the most recent Delingpole was quite spiritual. Quite interesting bit of chaos magic in there as well. Might be
Right, am I going here? Is he moving off so I
Oh,
can get in there? Yes, he is.
He's had some. He seems
Jeez,
to have kind of.
Okay. Parking
shit
brake
bed,
on.
for want of a better
Foot off the
word.
brake.
which
Adjust,
means now he has to get more and more
seats.
esoteric guests.
So now,
Oh, I see. Well, Alex Jones featured Alan Watt at some point because he was into this thing called geopolitics, whatever that is, and what's his name? Alex Jones was
Isn't
also.
all politics geopolitics?
Yeah, I mean, what politics isn't concerned with geography?
okay.
Is it one of those redundant terms like ethno-nationalism?
Yeah.
Don't mess this up.
Just seeing if that's there, 'cause
Don't
in the
give
14
up.
times
You're
you
so
get the
near.
background where they tell you who's died.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
And don't
So
scrape
hopefully
the
Alan Watt got
trailer.
mention of it as well.
Don't
because,
give up.
You know, he was a good man, and
Peter Gabriel's
he had
in
a
this
lot
song.
of knowledge about the esoteric as well as the more mundane.
Oh my
things as
God!
well.
Look at the reverse lights.
He must have died before they
That is insane.
Hopefully
Yeah,
not.
I've got another mod which makes the reversing light much
of
brighter.
March.
Any mods which affect lighting, just forget about it. I mean, look at this. This
Yeah,
is
one of
main
his
beams.
friends,
This is.
did a podcast about it.
I mean, if I go in camera.
Oh, that
mode
was
right
it. It was
now-
one of his friends did the last Cutting Through the Matrix show, and it says,
camera
"Sorry,
mode.
this isn't Alan's voice. I'm his friend, and he's passed away.
Camera
Rest
mode.
in peace.
Photo studio.
Not
that's
rest
it.
in peace. Rest in peace."
Yeah, apparently there's a new book about Evola out. The philosopher and magician in the war.
So, despite all those
1943 to
lights,
1945.
it's not enough. I mean,
Oh, get the FNATs a Greek statue and some.
yeah, that ambient lighting. Well, how does this? No. I was listening to that. Oh well. Right, okay, let's get back into it. Oh, Top Cat's here. Hello, Top Cat.
I thought we could play some songs. I thought we were just playing the thing because you not listened to your own show last night, or?
Well, I was listening back to it because I was going to do a bit of director's commentary, but I didn't know people were going to turn up. Hello, Toppy. Yeah, sorry, I just...
Hey, I've got a couple of beers lined up before we drive. Whoa, why does the truck look so different to usual?
Well, you see, this is the thing, right? And this is why I was looking at it in photo mode, because there's been an update to the game, and it's completely modified the lighting system. So lights are all different. I'm going to take my lorry to a service station, and I'm going to modify it. So is there one in this town? Yep, there's one over there. Right, let's do that then. Let's go there. And Phil was doing an interesting pro Korea stream, and I was listening to it, and I was just like, Korea's not that interesting.
When Phil streams, it's a pro Korea stream, so you'll have to narrow it down there.
Yes.
Today.
Oh,
Today,
it was his latest one. Yeah, today's stream was a pro Korea one, and
well, it was funny when Daughter of Albion came on and recommended the woman that apparently escaped from North Korea to South Korea. Phil just went on an hour-long rant.
Well, that was it. I mean, I said to him, I'm gonna do a stream. He was getting ready to wind down by about 6:30, but I said to him, I'll do a. Whoops! I'll do a. God, it's weird. I've adjusted all my seating position as well in the game, so that's why the cabin, you see a different angle of the cabin. But yeah, I said I was going to do a stream by 7, and he's like, alright then. But he just carried on because he was animated about it, so that's why I had the bot just playing his stream so I could listen to what he was doing. And then I thought to myself, oh, okay, no one else is on, so let's just play yesterday's show on this one. I get to listen back to it, because I don't know about you, but when I listen back to myself saying stuff, it's interesting. It's like when you're driving or when you're being a passenger, and things are different. Right, so let's repair the damage. Now let's go and Chuck Configurator, that's the one. And I don't like this mystical griffin thing. Let's go with that, and let's use those color presets. Yeah, that's good. Sort of varying shades of yellow. I like that. Yeah, I didn't like that other color scheme too much. Right, so now ambient lighting. Is this ambient lighting? Yeah, that's purple. So, oh, windshield shades, long windshield shade. Oh, that's kind of cool. But I can. Oh, look at that! I can have some golden charm. Oh, and I can even have with tassels on the curtain. I like that. So yeah, I'll do that. And then I don't like this one anymore. So can I modify that? A smelling sack. Yep. Yeah, a smelling sack. I'll go with that. That looks cool. I think everything else in here I'm happy with. It all looks a bit sort of black, doesn't it? It's a bit. Oh, I can have a Les Paul guitar. No, I'll go with a black cool box. Oh, I could go with the toolbox. Nah, let's have a cool box. Electric cooling box. There we go. Have a blue one. And what about the steering wheel? Can I have it different colour? Yeah, I can have it that colour instead. And what about this dashboard? Dashboard sets, co-driver's plate. Ah, I think I'd go paint job. No, it's not paint job. It's cabin. No. Engine, transmission, interior. And I can have exclusive. There we go. Now it's beige instead of black. I think I'll do that instead. There we go. And I do remember that one of my garages was a small garage, so I'm going to upgrade that and change it. So if I go table view, And let's modify things here. Size, small, there we go. Just got one small one, so let's upgrade that. There we go. Right, let's see if I can find another large job. Job. Big one. Make it large. And then one from Dijon to Geneva. Right, so let's see. I'll fast travel to Dijon and see if I can get there. So, Garage Manager, Map View, and Dijon. There we go. Travel. Apparently time is a sphere, man. Yeah, I'm not sure about time being... I can understand time being circular, but spherical time... That's too many dimensions for my brain to cope with. I can't conceptualize that. However, one thing I can conceptualize is being cold and uncomfortable. So, got to put another log on the fire. Right, so here I am in Dijon, and let's have a look. So, job and freight. Let's do Dijon to Geneva. There we go. Can accept it. Yes, let's do it. All right. Okay. Oh, Toppy's left. Oh, fair enough. Can't win them all, can you? So, turn off the light, those bits, and now engine on. Parking brake is engaged. Yep, it sure is. And let's see if I can turn around. Yes, I can. I can do it. Ah, that's good. Alright. There we go. How's that for a view? You get to see all of the cabin. Let's carry on driving. I feel like a nice quiet stream whilst I get used to this new engine with its new lighting and yeah, it feels different. Now let's just make sure the lights are correct, because every time I go into the service, yep, it turns off the front and the roof auxiliaries. And it's a red light, so let's pretend this is real life and it's a red light, so I'm not going to cross it. And this is for my safety as well as others. So yeah, just wait here and... oh, look, it's gone green, so off we go again. Oh, I had a fantastic breakfast this morning. I was looking in the fridge thinking, what have I got? Well, I've got chicken, but that's for tonight's soup. And I've got bacon. And I've got some more bacon lardons for later, but that's going to be for a dish called a tartiflette. But so I roasted the bacon. I just thought, you know what? Let's just put a big chunk of lard in the pan, and so I did that. So I had the bacon swimming in lard. It really was swimming in lard, and just washing it around, basting it, and it was lovely. Very crispy bacon. And I swear bacon gets saltier the crispier you make it. So anyway, I did that, and I thought to myself, what am I going to do with all this leftover fat? I was going to do some toast. Then I thought, well, I could chuck the fat out, or alternatively, get those slices of bread, stick them in the pan, and then a couple of minutes later, they were just done. It was like, oh, right, okay. So, yeah, fried bread, and I did turn it into a toasted sandwich of sorts, and I just thought, whilst this is frying away, the bacon that is, let's get in some rosemary and thyme from the garden, as I had some, and yeah, that was good stuff. Didn't have any salt. Did have a bit of brown sauce with it though, just to cut for a bit of that. I think it complements the taste of bacon quite nicely. Alright, so here we go. Here's our container. And we hear the sound of raindrops, even though we don't see any raindrops. And I imagine this is being done at night because you wouldn't be doing a job like this when it's really busy. And why does my phone keep making noises at me? No one's texting me. Now live on your channel, Friday Night Euro Truck. And Humble Bundle saying getting to the driver's seat. Oh, is that a bunch of driving games? Probably stuff I've already got, so yeah, I'll pass on that. Right, STGO rules apply, and what the hell is this? I mean, I've turned off interior lighting in my cabin, but yeah, I've still got interior lighting. That's weird. I'm gonna have to check to make sure I haven't got. Like, I might even have to disable all of the mods just to see if it's because I think my cosmetic mods aren't working quite right. I'm just looking in the right-hand mirror. Yeah, things are okay. Things are still okay. Things. No. Oh. Yep. Yep, it's touched. Fuck. Oh, I do apologise, but there is a bit of frustration because I'm thinking to myself, in order to swing it wide enough, I'm going to literally have to mount the curb. But I can't mount the curb because it's an invisible bloody wall. Oh, I'm sorry, that 2 inches which it juts above the road? No, invisible wall, mate. Can't do it. Can't do it. You bastard. Right, let's try that again, shall we? For fuck's sake. Oh, you bar lamb. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I can't get out. There we go. Gonna have to shut. What do you mean? Oh, I can't tell. It's so dark. I can't tell if I'm using my headlights or not. Right, there's my dip beams on. And it would help if on the Scania which I'm using, it would have a an indicator to say, oh, here's the thing. You know what? Instead of me whinging, what if I just had Hemi stream on? Let's have a bit of Hemi's big tunes. Let's go and find Hemi's big tunes. It's strange he does one of these. I mean, normally he does them Monday nights, but I guess gonna simulcast this stream on my one if you want to hear it. There we go. Right, let's press P. P, and do that. That'll do good. Jing 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 jing. Got tinnitus again. I've been getting tinnitus quite a lot recently. Oh well, guess I'm going blind and deaf. That must mean I'll be dying soon. Or it could just be like Stevie Wonder where you live your entire life blind. No, thank you. Oh, I see. When there's like an approaching vehicle, the van comes out to the middle of the lane to encourage the oncoming traffic to back off, because otherwise you'll be clipping my trailer. Speaking of which, I look into that mirror and I can't see naffle because it's so bloody dark. Great new lighting engine, guys. It's realistic, I guess.
Why doesn't Hemi but if Hemi talks in this, no. So another on comic. So even though there was the partition, it's still following those same rules. I'm just going to try and follow this middle line as much as I can. And oh man, this is not the sort of road I want to be on with a wide trailer. 1983, if you're wondering. He's playing music from that year. So yeah, seeing as Hemi's doing a stream right now, and I want to keep my ear in and have a listen to it, have this one going on. I swear he normally does these on Mondays, but that's alright. If he wants to do one on this, that's fine. Or just simulcast. So again, chat. Once I've done this job, I'll have a look at the comments. But for the moment, I've got to. Oh, there we go. Slow it down. Right, there we go. Put the speed limiter on, or cruise control, I should say. So that's with main beams on, that's dipped beams. Main beams, dipped beams. This doesn't seem right somehow, that seems too dark. Let's see if I can change out in options, because otherwise I'm just going to be squinting. Where's brightness? No, that's not really improving matters. So let's put brightness back to normal. I know. Adjust seats, yeah. So let's change the field of view back to. Right, so I'll do that. There we go. Put those on and do that. There we go. Right, so if I put it there, now I can see what's out. Because otherwise it's too dark. So that's main beams, that's dip beams. There we go. Please don't touch the coach. And there's a sharp turn to the right coming up. Okay.
I'll keep it going. If I get bored with it, I can always put something else on. Yeah, I'm going to put something else on. Just a minute. Let's put something else on instead. Because I do not feel I'm not enamoured with this music. So let's try Truckers FM Sim Radio. Let's go with that. Let's play this one.
Mood from 2 till 4 p.m. on a Saturday and bringing you Sunday variety.
Alright, there we go. Sounds a bit like Radio 1, that'll do.
That on truckers.fm. It gets worse every single week.
Okie dokie, boys and girls. Going to jump into our very last track then. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will catch you lovely people on Mixcloud later tonight, as well as being
Is that Ataman?
on the weekend on Mixcloud as well. So if you want to find any more of that,
just
head on over to
raise my
truckers.fm.
voice at all, because don't want
Q
anybody to be woken up at this time. So
just before I do say goodbye, I do want to do a very quick shout out.
I'm just going to gently click on my mouse so it doesn't get picked up over the sound. My God, mate! If you've got a voice like that, you should not be a DJ. Oh my God! I mean, I'm sober right now, but I'm listening to this and I'm just thinking to myself, this is the sort of stuff that makes me want to drink. And you know what? After this job, I think I'm going to crack open a cold one.
Tom_NL Iron Spider. He's doing some more tracks.
Yeah, okay, that sounds pretty cool. Were you going to play some drum and bass?
That's it, guys and girls. I'm done. I'm going to end on an absolute banger.
Okay.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
An absolute banger, yeah.
I'll catch you
Alright,
later
okay.
on.
Okay, goodbye
Till
then. Ta-ra. Fuck off. Come on. Bye. Come on, play some music. Jesus, I hate DJs. Careful now, the road is narrowing, so foot on the brake. Bunt it, 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 bunt it. Oh yeah. Let's get through this road. Bunt it, bunt it, bunt it, bunt it. Bunt it, bunt it. Hey, bit of trailer damage, that's what I like to see. You ran over a pebble. That's 1% on your trailer's damage. Bunt it, bunt it, bunt it, bunt it, bunt it. Bunt it. Bunt it, 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 bunt it. I hope the next DJ after this is better. I mean, that one was going to send me to sleep with his voice. I'm guessing this is the sort of stuff that gets played in Manchester's thriving gay scene. You get to hear this in the Podium pub on a Friday night. Everybody's welcome in my house. I can't. No, I'm not feeling this. Can I pause the game? Can I pause it? Yeah, pause the game. Right, and so OBS should be able to pick up all my desktop audio. So if I just get something from the desktop, let's see. My music connection is not what it used to be. I had a big purge some years ago, and it's never been the same since then. Let's see. Do I have it? Do I have it? Oh, okay. Yep, that's in there. So. Right, let's just open this one. Oh no, play. That's what I want. There we go. Timpanale.
What's better than food? Free foods. The TFM takeout tombola. Listen out for the sound of the microwave.
Yeah, that's lovely. Let's have this.
Once we jumped off the boat and into the jungle, we cranked up the volume and marched to our own drummer.
There we go.
Many nasty things could await me. Noise discipline had to be maintained.
Oh, I'm in neutral. Always happens when you tab out the game.
Sounds carried incredibly far in the jungle. Had it been heard by any bad boys? Suddenly my brain screamed, stop. My right leg froze in midair. My heart slammed in my throat. The next few seconds took forever. My hands were shaking, and my nervous system was in some kind of shock. Then, silence got blown apart. Vibrate me close.
There we go. That's what I want to hear on the Friday drive time. This way I can just focus on the road ahead. I don't need to talk right now. Because talking means thinking, and I don't want to do any thinking. I just want to drive.
Many nasty things could await me. Noise discipline had to be maintained. We cranked up the volume and marched to our own drum. Into the jungle, into the jungle, into the jungle.
There's some... No, I'm not going to say it. Don't touch the policeman's car. There we go. What's your MC moniker? Oh, it's MCMC. Okay. Any particular reason why? Alliteration is blinging. Yeah. That's why MCMC. And my backing music was provided by DJ. I suppose imaginative is calling a boat boaty McBoatface. I am MCMC, and I have just clicked on that lamppost. Jeez, that's not a real light. That's a laser beam. That's actually counterproductive because it's so bloody bright you can't see anything. Jeez. Sorry, I don't care. I want to touch him. You've damaged the escort vehicle. Right, let's load a check. You can load a load checkpoint. Let's try that. Not really feeling in the mood for this either. You know what? Let's just go without any music. All right, so engine on. There we go, and so I think the next bit of this we'll just do without any music. I'm too sober to listen to anything that boisterous. I don't feel like it. Come on, let's do it. Let's get her done. And this time, you better believe I'm hogging the middle of the road. Not touching any bloody lampposts, no siree. Good soup. Right, this was it. This was the bit where I messed up. So, come out wide. And... yep, it was that lamppost that you bastard. I hate you. Stupid lamppost being too close to the road. Why can't they put them further out? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But here we are. Welcome to Swissland. That lamppost was already at an angle. Well, I didn't touch it, but it definitely wasn't me who did that. Genevieve Byrne. There's that lorry, thankfully waiting his turn. I think it's understood that if you see another lorry driver with an STGO load on him, just let him get past before you carry on. He's got to go through the night, the worst hours of the day, delivering a load. I mean, it's 4 in the morning right now, and I'm worried about that Armco barrier. So, just keep on following the escort van. My hope was then, as I wasn't going to be able to get out of that lamppost, is if I go back far enough, I can touch the rear escort vehicle. The alternative would be if I was really truly stuck, I would have detached the trailer and then ran forward into the front escort vehicle, and then it would have been a game over situation and it would have let me reload the checkpoint. But either way, I had to redo it. And lesson learned, hog the middle of the road. It's okay, the other road users won't mind. They'll just be happy you get that. That van is getting very close to that other... Why are you getting so close to him? Don't understand the reason for that. Anyway. Inching up on him. Or 2 kilometers an hour up. How many inches a second is 2 kilometers an hour? What is 1 inch a second in miles an hour? Let me think. Well, first of all, I need to ascertain how many inches there are in a mile. I don't know. But I do want to answer that question. So if you're doing 1 inch a second, how many yards a minute is that? And how many miles an hour is that? So, how many inches are there in a yard? Is it 3 foot in a yard? I think it's about... yeah, I think it's about 3 foot in a yard. So, if there's 3 foot in a yard, that's 36 inches per yard. So if you're doing 1 inch a second, you're doing 60 inches a minute. So you're doing almost 2 yards a minute. So in an hour, you'll have done... let's round it up. In an hour, you've done 120 yards. So that is, what, 1/10 of a mile? So you're doing 1/10 of a mile an hour if you're doing 1 inch a second. So how much is 1 mile an hour? God, look at that. That is far too bright. So what we got? What's this? Play Hemi's tunes and I'll stay here. Delingpole had a mushroom user on recently. Apparently, there is a fear man. Oh, so we're on tunes then now. I wonder if we'll get Mr. Robota. That's from 1983. Then Wham. Those headlights are useless in dipped mode. Won't you get a copyright strike because of the music? That guy has a very mild voice for a trucking radio presenter who should be gruff and surly. Or maybe you should just enunciate his words and not go... And no, I'm not into Ooga Booga music, but drum and bass is white people music. It's white man's music. And more than that, it's working class. It does not belong to Ooga Boogas. We invented it. We did everything about it. It's like saying, oh, black people like fried chicken, therefore why do you like black people food? So now, mods. If I do quit, yeah, I've got to quit one. Yes. Oh, wait. I says I'm still doing it. So I've got to unload. Whoops. Right, job's done. There we go. And inching towards level 27. 1 inch a second. So if I go quit, yeah. And synchronizing your progress. Good. So now. I don't feel like any music tonight. I'm not in the mood. Oh, and that quits the game entirely. That's not what I wanted. Let's just reload that then. Double clicking on the game. So let's see what's going on. 1 inch per second is 0.057 miles per hour. So that is 0.01 would be a tenth. So in fact, it's actually 6 times faster than a tenth of a mile an hour. Okay. 1 inch a second. Mod manager. And mod is incompatible, removed from hard disk. Mod with this icon is incompatible. So the extra range reverse light, we're going to disable that. There, off. That's fine, that's fine. Realistic Iveco dashboard. Okay. Real European companies. Reactivate that one. Real European companies. Ah, okay. That one's deact because it's depreciated and I can't get rid of it. Realistic Rain, we'll get rid of that. Realistic Graphics mod is incompatible. You cannot activate it. Yeah, but I want to like deactivate it. Oh, well, it's deactivated already. Scania, Streamline, all of that is deactivated. Okay, realistic signs. Realistic high definition gauges. That doesn't work, that speed limiter thing, so I don't put it on. Oh yeah, that gets given one, but unfortunately I can't show that, not on the stream, unfortunately. So, right, okay, confirm the changes, and let's continue the game. And we'll go with 26. Today's the 26th. Yep, 2013. Load. And that's fine. Continue. I don't want those on anymore. Because instead of the realistic rain mod, I want to see what this the new updated rain looks like. And if I don't like it, I can always choose the mod. But we'll see how it goes. And let's go and just do a normal job. Just do a normal job. An external contract, normal job. Industrial KO role. Montpellier. Do I want to do that? I mean, it's a pretty long job. Geneva to Zurich. Pescara, Lyon. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Geneva to Lyon. Let's do that then. Yeah, that's what I thought. So 0.057 is... Well, this round that up to 0.6. That range sounds different now. But look at this. Oh, the interior is... Why is the interior so bright? I don't like it. If I quit the game again... Oh, the job's in progress. Okay, do the job. And then I'll quit it again. And I'm going to disable the Sisal mod for the moment. Because this ambient lighting is just... It's too much. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but... I'm struggling with this, put it that way. And right, before I take the job, I just want to go and visit these bits which are got question marks on them, so that they become like, oh, you've discovered X. Mercedes-Benz, right, that's the first one. You know what? I can't be bothered to wait. The rain does look different. And it's got a much more muted tone as well. I think I prefer this. Alright, we're stopped for some reason. But I'm impatient, so you know what, Mr. Policeman? You can escort me out of Switzerland if you feel like it. But I ain't waiting. Because I'm like, yeah. You give me, send me the bill. I'll pay it later. Because I want to get this job over and done with as soon as possible, so I can disable all my mods. And oh, okay, so I'm in Switzerland and there's a Tesco trailer to pick up. Well, it's realistic European company names, not necessarily realistic European company name placements. That's not right. It's going to be very weird driving without all my cosmetic things. I won't have a can of Iron Brew in my thing anymore, and it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird not having that sort of stuff. And I'm a lot lined up, so let's go forward a bit more. And does Tisco have their own fleet, or do they subcontract it? Oh, and oh, of course, because it's an update, it's deleted all my key bindings, because that's something you want to do. Yeah, just delete it. Wow, it's a wonder that my steering and all the pedals work, but I'm sure I've got this little button on my steering wheel which I use for mounting the trailer, and it's not marked up. Come on, caravan, let's go. Chop chop. Let's do it. I bet this doesn't even work for horn anymore. No. No, of course not. That just messes up my line of sight. Right, let's get going. I'm not sure if that's putting the wheel down or lifting the wheel up. But yeah, now it's lifted up. Okay. Because I don't need the extra wheels, as it's just a normal load. God, they like their policemen around here, don't they? So 161 kilometers to Lyon. It's 50 here. Right, okay. Okay, let's do this job, and then I'll see if I can figure out why my interior is so bright. I mean, before with the side lights you could actually see some, but now it's. I mean, that's main beams, but I mean that's with. Before, if you had like the front auxiliary and the roof auxiliary on, you could light up a distant mountain with it, but now it's crap. I'm not sure that they've improved the lighting mod for the better, really. Maybe they'll do some revisions to it in the future. Early days yet. We shall see. Maybe I'll eventually get used to it and stop complaining, but as I found out recently, I reinstalled Windows 7 on my little computer. I had Windows 10 on it, and it kept getting to this update, and every time it tried to get to the update, it would fail to install, so it would roll back. And I got fed up because I just want that computer to turn on, then I can watch a film or an episode of a show, just something to watch whilst I'm going to sleep. And here I am in France, so that was the transition from Switzerland to France. And I don't want to be waiting half an hour turning it on and half an hour turning it off, because it's rolling back a bloody update. So I put Windows 7 on it. I thought, sod Linux, I'm not doing that, that's a ball ache. Let's put Windows 7 on, and okay, I installed it, and it didn't have the drivers for my Ethernet. That was a bit of a shame, so there was that. What else? Well, it had the drivers for my sound, so that came up. The graphics was a bit funny to start off with, but once I installed the Ethernet, I was able to go onto Nvidia's website and download the GeForce drivers. That'll work fine. Then I just installed various other drivers, and it loads up quicker than Windows 10 does, because this is the problem. Back when Windows 10 was new in, 2015? Was it 2015 it was new? I forget when it was new. But anyway, whenever it was released, it was a good operating system, worked well, and I can go faster than the speed, so let's speed up a bit. It was quick off the boot, and I just thought, you know what, okay, it's a bit uglier than Windows 7, but it's got less bloat to it, so I'll put up with that, because I'm not going to be looking at the operating system that much. And I was happy with it. But then over the past 6 years, or however long it's been released, more and more bloat has been added to it. And unfortunately, it just goes to show when you hire engines, you get shit. Because that's what's happened to Windows 10. It has turned to shit. I mean, I'm using it on this computer, but I can't say I'm impressed with it. 50. You want me to do 50 in this tunnel? Alright, okay, let's do 50 in this tunnel then. Let's bring it right down. Let's do 50 in the tunnel. I mean, you see these lights, they got these points in them, and it's just like... Okay, I appreciate this game came out in 2012, but... you still got some work to do there. Those lights don't look right. But yeah, Windows 10 is not as good as what it used to be, and Windows 7, I mean, it's a shame it just doesn't have the driver support. But if you can use it, then I suggest you use it. So far, programs I've put on it, games, they're all working. I've yet to find an application which doesn't work. But then again, I use free and open source software, and generally they're not interested in trying to make something incompatible and saying, oh sorry, you don't have this really obscure part of Windows 10, and I'm not going to make the program work without it. So yeah, Windows 7 is a good operating system, and it's pretty, and it was made by white men, so it was good. And that's why Windows 10 was good, because they just took Windows 7, updated it a bit, But then in the subsequent 6 years, that oh boy, they have really shit up that code. I mean, the code now starts to represent your typical Bombay street. Speaking of which, Indians have been in the news recently. There's the Suez Canal. I've been hearing a lot about that. And there is a freighter stuck in the Suez Canal called the 80 kilometers an hour is far too fast for that road, called the Evergreen. And that is the one which is stuck. However, Business Insider India, because they've been reporting that, oh yeah, all of the crew of this ship happened to be Indian. Yeah, so there we go. Now, the photograph they use shows a picture of the ship, and you can see bright white letters on the hull of the ship. It says Evergreen. I can look at it, you can look at it, the entire world's looking at it, going, that ship says Evergreen. So Business Insider India, reporting this as, you know, the entire crew is Indian, so therefore it's a news story pertinent to India, says cargo ship Event Green has grounded in the Suez Canal, blocking 40% of global trade, and is crewed by an all-Indian crew. So they can't even get the name of the ship right when they have a photograph of the Evergreen on their article. Oh boy, that makes me laugh. It does make me laugh. It really does. Unfortunately, the Indians have internet, so we're exposed to their shortcomings. Oh, and the rain's just stopped. That was quite abrupt. But there we go. Rain stopped. Twisty turny road. Says I can do 80, so let's speed things up. Come on, let's get 40 kilometers over and done with. And then I'm gonna disable all of my mods, each and every one of them. I'm gonna have a completely vanilla game, and then I'm gonna see if, because I mean, look at this cabin. It's daytime, and the cabin is still bright. I'm sorry, that is not realistic. That is not good lighting. That's what I'm thinking. I need to go back to vanilla to find out if it's a mod that's messing things up, or if it's the game itself. Because if it's the game itself, then guys, where's your quality control? Or have you hired Indians to do that as well? Right, let's just trundle along, inch, 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 and there we go. Right. Let's get it in. So yeah, I don't feel like music today, and I'm feeling fairly antisocial as well, but nobody else is in the VC. It's nice when there's like more. If it's just myself and someone else, then I feel obliged to talk with them, which some days I'm quite good at doing. But other days like this, it was rather other people talking. Then I can just listen to them, because I know what's going to happen. It's just going to be me having a whinge. It's going to be me whinging about stuff. And sometimes that's entertaining, but other times I think, unnecessary, don't do it. But anyway, let's get into Lyon. Now Lyon's famous because it has this road which goes underneath a hotel, and it's the main route between the north and the south. So chances are, if you've ever been through Lyon, you've been through this road which I'm on about. Anyway, let's get into the place. And I'll just do a quick trailer unload because I want to check the mods are working as they should be. Of course, I want to be quick, and that's why all the lights are red. It's always the way. I'm just holding on the foot brake. It looks like I was right to that time. Come on, you slowpoke. Get out of my way. No, I'm not turning right there. I'm turning right over here. T-E-S-C-O. T-E-S-C-O. Fuck off, car. Right. Let's get it done. So, do that. No, do that. Actually, you know what? That's not too hard. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, I regret saying that. That angle is a bit screwy Louie. Oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. Right, so let's come out here. And I can see it in that one. Can I see it in the right mirror? Yes, I can. I've come way too much that way. Way too much. So I'm just going to inch it forward again. This is now my junction. Fuck off, car. Not ready to quit just yet. There we go. And pop. Right. There's the trailer. Detach the trailer, quit the game, disable the mods, and then wait for night time to see if that makes a difference. Right, so quit the game. Let's see if I can change this. Because unfortunately there's no mod manager in the game itself. Right, Euro Truck. And Evening Grog Brain. Euro Truck Simulator 2 has done an update and it's made lighting screwy Louie. So just to make sure it's not a mod, I'm going to disable all mods. So is there a way I can disable all mods? So let's get rid of all of this. Just get rid of absolutely everything. I can always put them back in when I want. Michelin DLC trailer tires. Why is that a mod? Oh, who knows. Trailer skin. Yep, disable that one. And not that I think it makes a difference. Realistic signs, get rid of those as well. Real European gas stations. Yes, because we call them gas changes. No, I want to confirm changes. Right, so an unmodded game. Now it's going to say, are you sure you want to load this? Yep, I am absolutely sure. Continue. So what I need to do now is go into a garage and have a nap. So, content change detected, updating navigation data, please wait. So let's just wait a bit. And then wait a bit more as it's having a think about things. Game change detected, blah, 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 blah. So it's 7 in the morning. Right. So let's get in here. Now, let's adjust the seats. That's the one I need to adjust. And field of view. That's good enough. Right. So now. $1,700, and let's see, nighttime. Let's build up some air pressure. God, I think at the start of this I had 102 million euros. Now it's 119 million. And that is much better. So I don't know if I'm going to try the Sisal Mega Pack in a bit, but in fact, let's go. If I do like a fast travel, because if I'm in Scandinavia, it's always fairly light there. So where's the southernmost one I've got? Palermo. Let's travel there. Yes. Travel to Palermo. The JML Truck Spotlight, brought to you by JML. JML truck drivers. Right, let's bring up the air pressure yet again. And look at that, in the fast travel I've made 10 million euros. That's how to make all the money you need in this game, is just you fast travel from one garage to another. And with 340 drivers under my belt, I mean, they made me 10 million euros. Right, so now that's that. I can get in. Shut up! Honestly, all you do is bitch that you haven't got... Oh, well, that did take off a fair bit of pressure, but anyway. So now, we'll arrest now, and then build up some pressure again. Wipe the residual rain off the windscreen wipe with the windscreen wipers. Build up air pressure. Right. And of course it takes air pressure to disengage the brakes. So let's get some of that. Refuel. Right, there we go, there's the fuel. And And parking brakes engaged. Disengage the brake. Right, so now I want a service station. So if I go map, that's the one. Map, and service station is over there. So that's where I'm going to go. Drive. And engage windscreen wipers. Okay, well it's good to know that the lighting is affected by a mod and not the game itself. And yeah, I'm not going to wait for you guys. Come on, let's get to a service station. Hit a couple of lampposts on the way because I'm not slowing down. It's fine. I know I can't do that corner at speed, it's a bit too bright. Oh no, €360 fine. Well, I just have to use one of my €130 million bank reserve to pay it off. My God. That's absurd. I'm almost there. And where is it? Is it there? There it is. Oh, look at that. Didn't even crash. Right, so. Right, let's get a service. So do that first of all. Now let's go and modify the interior, which will be very Spartan, I can imagine now. Well, it's still got a few items in it. Beige blanket. Can have a book. Magazines. ETS2 game box. Sleeping bag. A truck. Oh, look, it's a bag, but it's a truck bag. A notebook. A snow chill blanket. Yeah, I like a blanket. That's good. Magazines. Yeah, I have some magazines in there. What's the magazine? Fisherman's World. Yeah, that's a nice magazine to have. Hey, look, my smelling stack's still there. Air freshener, smelling sack. That's good. So what can I have here? I can have a Volvo mug in my Scania. Handmade leather wallet. Yeah, that's nice. And let's have some items on the dashboard. So I can have a pilot sunglasses. Yeah, aviators. Could have a cellular telephone. Cellular Teflon. Bulldog bubblehead. Yeah, let's have a bulldog in there. I've lost my plates. Let's see. It still has William Bum Bum though, so I'm sure that one will still say Willie on it. So that's good. Still do that. Still do that. Yeah, that's good. So what we got? We can have a Michelin Man. There we go. That's all fine. Yeah, so it's a bit different to before, but hey, that works. And the important thing is, will you be getting the Iberian Peninsula expansion? Apparently that's coming in April. Yes, I will be getting it. Maybe not immediately, but I will be getting it. And see, that looks... If I go there... You know what? The vanilla game is absolutely fine. But that's my stream done. I've done this one now in 45 minutes. That's long enough. I've had my fun. So, toodle pip, and you may now go away. As soon as I get control my computer again, I'm going to click end stream. It's having a think. Right, now it's ended, end stream. There we go, your stream will now end. Yes, please.